If you think you're a turd, you're probably gonna act like a turd. Treat yourself like a turd and accept turd treatment from others. Why the fuck would you do that? First off, you're not a turd. It's just physically impossible to be a turd and a sentiment being at the same time. But even if you have been kind of turdy, you believing you're golden will bring on all that golden behavior and that golden treatment today. Just believe you're golden. If you liked it better there, go back to Turd Town tomorrow. I'm sorry these cards get to me. What if you're like a golden turd? I seen a golden turd one time in the park. Yeah. It was like sitting in the sun for the right amount of time. Eventually it turns to white. That's like ancient turd. Yes. I don't know, ask an archaeologist, they probably say the same thing. Okay, what do we got for 21st of November 2024? Let's see here. What do we got here? Oh my goodness, a King of Swords. Okay, so judge. Somebody's being judged for their passion or actions. Could be me dealing with a water or a fire sign and an air sign. Somebody who's judging an air sign and a fire sign who's passionate. Okay. Could be a masculine and a feminine. Okay, the devil. Hierophant. There could be a church that's under devilistic influence, okay? A cult. Let's just call it what it is, a cult, okay? A shit puppet pavilion here on Hardcore Hermit. Oh, Queen of Cups just flipped out with a bunch of other cards. We got a King of Wands here. We're definitely dealing with a fire sign and an air sign. Can be going through changes. The Queen of Swords could be cutting things out, and it looks like they're working with Dr. Death. Whoever this Queen of Swords is transforming their life. Adds up to 14. Could be guided by the angels, and they're keeping a very vigilant eye. They could have a lot of snakes trying to pull them down, causing a lot of nightmares. This is heavily burdening them. There's a lot hidden about this. I'm thinking that this, believe it or not, it looks like the whole world is against this person, but it's for a reason, and it's being allowed to happen. It's to bring out their inner ancient DNA so that they can, they don't ever have to, once these shit puppets figure out who they're fucking with, and once this person even figures out who the fuck they are, because I don't think they know yet, they're never gonna have problems. But shit puppets will run from this person when they see this person. Is what's gonna happen. This is normally what happens in my experience. Oh, let's see here. It doesn't mean they're gonna love this person. They're still gonna hate them, but they're not. They're gonna know better than to fuck with them. This is a group of like-minded individuals who are getting a different perspective. They work with the devil. It adds up to 50. And there's picking on one of the chosen or one of the collective, and yeah, things are not gonna wind up good for them. I think they know this already, but their devil got his hand up their ass through pride. I'm thinking, and they're not. Even if they wanted to drop their swords, I don't think they could right now. So let's see here. Yeah, 4 Pentacles. They're holding on to a lot tight. They're the one. They came to judge this person, and literally they're the ones who's being on the chopping block right now. They're holding on to a lot. All that shit that they're holding on to, they're gonna have to release, because they believe it or not, they wanted to steal off of this other person who's chosen, who's nuts to be fucked with, because they have a purpose for being here, a very important one, which we don't really know yet. What do we got in the heart of the situation? There's somebody cutting something out, or yeah, this person has to make his choice. Person, this chosen member, one of you in the collective is like literally gonna have to make a choice. Once you make this choice and set your path clear, there'll be nothing stopping you. You just need to make that choice, and you know which one it is. If it isn't, then it's not your lead. If you don't know, this is the challenge position. What do we got in the challenge position? Okay, you could be challenged by a private cancer for money. I'm thinking that your challenge is literally to make this choice, and when you make this choice, you'll get forward movement, gain control of your environment, and victory. It's the not making the choice that's basically God's putting it in your hands, which avenue you want to go now. And basically the ball's in your court right now. Subatomic consciousness. Yeah, you're thinking about celebrating already, because I think you know you've won this one. I think you know by this point that no matter what you do, as long as you're lined up with God's will, that nothing can stop over you. Kind of like Moses in the Red Sea type shit. You know what I mean? Like his will was lined up with God's, so like nothing could stop. That's why he could walk through the Red Sea. If God wants the same thing you want, nothing's gonna stop you from achieving that, right? In the past, we've got 3 of Wands. This God's just waiting. In the past, even God was just waiting for you to make this decision. Whatever this is, you got eyes at the back of your head, on your back, and they're not your eyes. Like I say, you're a very watched individual. You're very protected, and you don't even have to watch behind your back, because anything that comes against you is meant for your glorification and for you to glorify God. This is 2 of Pentacles. You're very well balanced at this time too. You probably have like ancestors ministering to you daily. Let's see here. Ideas that just pop into your head that comfort you every once in a while. You know what I mean? The Empress here. This is you in the foot. This is to mold you into an Empress. To be well-rounded, beautiful Empress, nurturing, abundant, and someone who people will follow. You got ice cream there, I see. Wheat, Artemis. What do we got in the way you're influencing things, collective? Let's see here. Like a boss, you're being an emperor, and you're going to be in receptive mode, because you're going to be receiving what your gift is for doing this. But you're in emperor mode right now, like a boss. You're taking control. You're not to be fucked with, and these shit puppets know this now, but they're too prideful to turn back. And I don't, like I say, their hands are so far up their ass, I don't think they even can now. Yeah, because they've been driven where the devil used their passions. They could be sex addicts, which a lot of these shit puppet pavilions are. Is really all they are is a bunch of perverts a lot of the times that like to bang anything that moves, and they just like to have a continuous flow of STDs and to pass around. You know what I mean? What do we got in the lens you're looking through? Yeah, you're a star. You're a healer. You're out there to heal the nations. You're not. That's why you can't be stopped. Your will lines up with God's. Okay. You're that star in the sky that brings people hope and healing. Okay. And you're needed in the future. What do we got in the environment? Okay, in the environment, people are losing their strength because they're seeing how powerful you are. They literally are like, they're like, balls are getting sucked into their anus, and they're like, why? Why did we ever fight with this fucking person? And there's one person who was heading this whole maneuver that was telling lies about you. That was literally turning all these motherfuckers against you. These people are all going to turn on that person. This is like quick coming in messages, because they're finding out truths now that maybe the devil had them their eyes blocked to before. Now they realize they're all cursed because of this one person, this King of Wands, this is you actually. These are all these arrows flying at you, but they're not really. They're flying away from you now. It's like everything they shot at you is flying back at them, and now they got to run for cover. It's like that part in the Bible when God shows up almost, And it's like everybody's hiding under the rocks to hide their face from him who sits on the throne. It's like because they know they fucked up, right? This is like the lovers. Uh, this could be a lovers group. You could be in a lovers group, or this could be a lovers group. There's been a lovers group that's been showing up that for some reason has it out for chosen. They just have an early death wish. I think the devil's pushing them off the cliff, and once a new round of fucking shit puppets to torture and to fling at you. So let's see here. How should the collective deal with this, Holy Spirit? Yeah, sail on the calmer waters. Let these shit puppets do what they're gonna do. They're digging themselves a deeper hole, okay? Getting that one. Another two. Yeah, they're watching you very, very closely. You could be watching them very closely. Like I say, I don't think you have to, but it is a natural thing to do when you know you're being attacked. Like, this is you. Like you still got arrows stuck in you from these little pricks. This is a fated event, though. This is, like, meant to glorify God, and you're on the right side of it. So, yeah. You could be holding on to a lot right now. I would wear whatever you're doing because your intentions are pure. They're showing up pure. Yeah, you definitely have the keys to the kingdom, and you got in a relation. These people were trying to break it off your relationship with the Most High once they realized where your power came from. Then it's not gonna happen. So, have a good one, guys.